On 25th January, I'm thinking of the campaign, I'm thinking of the elections, but more than the campaign and the elections, I'm thinking of 8th January 2025.
Okay.
The day after we have sworn in and left Independence Square, I'm thinking about the mess we're going to inherit. We're going to inherit a very difficult situation, and it will take all of us to stand together and let our Ghanaians understand the mess. I'm telling you, what you have seen today is not what it is. The day after they leave this office, you will see the real mess in which this country is. Today, Dumso, they are kicking it like a football. Why? Because he wants to kick it over the 7th January 2025 line and hand the trouble over to somebody else. On 25th January, I'm thinking of the campaign, I'm thinking of the elections, but more than the campaign and the elections, I'm thinking of 8th January 2025.
Okay.
The day after we have sworn in and left Independence Square, I'm thinking about the mess we're going to inherit. We're going to inherit a very difficult situation, and it will take all of us to stand together and let our Ghanaians understand the mess. I'm telling you, what you have seen today is not what it is. The day after they leave this office, you will see the real mess in which this country is. Today, Dumso, they are kicking it like a football. Why? Because he wants to kick it over the 7th January 2025 line and hand the trouble over to somebody else.
Ghana for nyina no yeti asie se wono ni 4 years anka Ghana for wo stress yen fanto abanfa ma na wo medi wo man Ghana so no enam mesa NPP amanyoko no wo me creating ntino wo bakra na 4 years no enya dia wo betumi ede aye edwuma bia na mesre so kure bisa ne se Ghana for ahye ne bose kami December 7th wo mo beto aba ede amana na sanse ni sem bia wo keka ne de eyade ame na na ya se wa medwe hokura na menti ase mami nyina akwa abashonko fambra atija jumedie so ewo Kumasi online TV meje de senya nkopon wadom obi biara ho ye medi ene na ya se wa ha na ATP wono so aba be kamensa wa hanom si ansama ya boaboa no de baba so musa atija jumedie no pay ye de ni nyina no eba ye be hwe ye papa se enensem no wadwunhwe bia efa ho aneja wo de afa comment section na se ede ama mesa so na mehwe so wonya subscribe to the channel subscribe ma me uwi adoma na edan chen no click so ema mi video biara ye de betum bia no ubenya notification ewo phone so na wahwe bi mehwe so se de ekoso wo mpotemu bia entwa ye ya abasa wo de bedan ya tija jumedie no me number 0557036109 ubetimi edit videos pictures audios ni bibia no wo de send me ewo WhatsApp saso na mehwe ye papa so we ni jumedie ho na abeso obeso ya senso a 055062 3377 and answer 055-7036-109. Numbers 2 no be abe free for sponsorship biano. Ya bejebre na ye no atwhwem commercial to se Kumasi online media school. Any American painting na sabe wo maso ya se ye di atija jumedie no. E ba be som Kumasi online GH nso no. Ya ba ya humadin ye papa wo hono mti me sure subscribe to Kumasi online TV ewia na wa subscribe to Kumasi online GH nso ede amame. Nyame ya adoma next month. Ena yenuanoma wo mu JHS wo mu ba betro wo mu BEC ye basic education certificate examination na sa examination at say wo Ghana wo wie JHS eno ne final exams a wo tro na wo tro wie ansa na grades a wo benya no ye de wako sa grades ne pia wo de wako akopie mu e wo senior high school na menenam social media yi show ma mani to say de bia no aya na ya se wa me ho premese me pensempa e de aba be shom na menenam show na me hu se BEC yi fo de letter tetenti aba abonten na wo mo nsema wo mo kan se yan hwe ya nyame ya adoma nka next month am free wo mo ba be tro BEC yi no wo mo ba be postpone adan a wo mo si aban no e de wo mo ka 90 million Ghana cedis we free wayek ane otini ye papa BEC might be postponed if government fails to release 90 million Ghana cedis. This is coming from WAEC. Omaya team NPP amadio kwenu sole a wo mu betueche Ghana fo aso saade de yoni sebi esem hunu ne nsema ayamfa kwemu nkoa no na hwe WAEC fo ene de saisem ya ba bonte se emofra wo ma ko school fit wo mo kola brema ba be wie JHS akwo mo ba be hwe nim so matumi akọ the next step ye SHS no WAEC so wo mo de wo mo kantis wo menche sai sika ne dia I da say be away BC no wo mu betwem anase wo mu be prosponi ATP
nana ya sewa
bibi aboko de
yankopon admo na also
me so nyankopon wadom me ho ye yie papa pa wo da yie di
ya me da yie pa
ECG for ne wo mu peso wo mu haye pound
nsa wo bo mu di na pe you must na case so we bibi was spiritual
and to what say ya betena fide ma no mu nya hu se me be chabo wo mu na se ye ne ten asemo ATP
nana ya sewa
sisi awaye kefo ase ye nuana ma wo mo be tro exams next month nyame amfa kwema wo mo be postpone ye sense wo mo je 9 million Ghana cedis free aban ho aban ne pese wo de be ma wo mo
okay nana ya sewa no pe ma ya hwefo nyina kwa abamra dwumedi so se da ne de nyina mo je bre na mo hwe ya atija dwumedi nana ya sewa empembeble no se wuti sasem bi se ya na are ho pa ye oh my Ghana ye team de bia dasi yankwaji loan wo baby a oh my Ghana mu ase yankasa mo die timemufo ye ka tax ahodura na ya se wo yihwe no my Ghana mu anyina echi no yempanifo isa de ka nana obeka ya minim tama wo tro BC de ba na wo tro bi na we wani ji pa se ntimi ba be wie JHS ya tade nyina
ne nickname na ebubo echi wa kai me metete mre
sa ho wo na emo de wo se na Sunday drama shatadi
ECG fo adwuma mo hu nde
ye mo budin bi
ye mo budin wate yesra mo ma ye adwuma
ye mo budin bi na ya se wa short skirt black kama na tarisi so ye ma wie JHS se me beto so by this time na ya se wo ye kura nya wo de bi enye wo de biom mesika me menya nkatete no keda so by this time na yempani fo no mu gu om ho ani mas na danko akufuado ye mu se na ya sewa NPP for mo the free senior high school ba na free senior high school gra mo de buy no si bari ga se create transfer no omo no anu anya no mo so me demonstration dey tell wo na danko akufuado ni NPP abai na BC dey wo ye kefo dey be kan next nim gu ase ne dey totally marry nyakopon ba 7 December Kwana too much. Sure. NPP abai pana na ya so woni ye ni don so pande say omo ba ye bia woto dia ma he no na no matima ma ye ni madane all no na ya so
mama ye say sifom
and egrofo we mo we need your marry no mo san so pe we bia masa we be mo ko fie be 100 years and san no masa ba
na just say dia asem emo aye dey aye critical
na yes egrofo yi try exam next month and son junior is senior high school for so baba senior high school class na ye bibie wo hoyi enche na form 1 for ni ba be fi na form 2 for ni so asa for next so money we no
aba be wie mu wi ansa na form 1 for no
masaba na kwa bibie wo honom mo so teacher for ni waye ke for ni ketra for so mo dro mo ka na se what teacher for be ka se mo dro mo ka laptop
nai
ebesi na emaye
Nancy ya kwa mitini ya teacher for so mo be ko strike.
Mo be ko strike na ya say wa kwasi en penny phone say na mo say adwene pone na show mo trim ma. Na we wa ka chem say me ko sasante ne meto aba ma. There da enya possible say be possible by this year party. Na ya say wa possible na baomia say akonchira wo ye no. Even sala wo ye da na emfa man. Nyakopon kura mu say wa we. Enti won ko fie no won koda. Nana ya sewa yede
waye kede esi honomi yes sister Tracy Buache wode nsem bia ba abonten
okay
na Tracy nsem wode ba abonten me ngasa me mu no abom hu then na ma wo kai Tracy Buache
Tracy Buache the only side chick in Ghana
side chick papa
the Ghana papa no
ane
e ba ne side chick morning number 1
the Tracy Buache wari wie mene na social media issue MC Ameshe fato so mama ya say or say don't date married men. It's not right for someone to get married and tour with her husband only for you to just come in and wreck that home. Chesi Wache no.
Nana ya se wa mami musa se ebia na na taa.
Na taa be Tracy picture na boss we.
Tracy Wache. Ye Tracy.
Yeah Tracy Wache. Na car number plate na that way. 2222. Mo pele single 222.
Yeah Tracy ya ma jo Mahama Ray 2020.
One mesbel wo body be chi wo mo
papa no. Papa and de no ka kire ye se ye youth ni se.
Eja kwapia na ya bia edru wo de eso de a ne wo se eye no me kura no o se ma nyu obi kunu enchempe na
ade be pese mi musa Tracy Wache se ade ba wo se no kunu no bi tare na ho ana
eye bia
because menti asiere na ya se wo se ya
no
eyo
mo di amafu kunu na mo hu se twe me de me ma obi adi o me kan in general amafu ajiji amafu kunonom ho e dia ye die tofie die bia etisi cars landlady ana ye mama fast na mani age ye wie cheri e bebisa se mo nkyere ye nkwan no ye so ye pesi ye so ye bi me body ye kita me sister ye body ketwa
ye mo de ton
ade ye do de me pe 1 million cross sister ye den mo nkyere ye nkwan ya mo fast wa moto fie satoto kasi bi mo se moton space era mo de ye ebi se de 200 Ghana cedi na share Kumasi ese mo ya wese ekwan bi da hono ma mo fa so mo de ye
Tracy yesterday one na wo kire ye kwan ye fa so bia don't talk
one na mo de papa no ba ni ye nhia papa de mu ntino
afa ni ye ba be hia bi ti member twin kaya dabi ye ofuto wo ka kire kra ye nti ase ye straight the way economy ko pa dia na me manyo obi sugar daddy bia ga say eh mami
chairman da wase
dabi say wa oh dabi
we go dey me ya be scream ko
matana say wa no manya sugar daddy na sugar daddy be tete ama me oba be tu be fo na wo kwan afa so
so di ye
say pani
akala share di
what eti Tracy wo wa na me sue du bra esa me wale ana ma wale obi di me kura matia so obi na bi di wo kuru dia masa we kasa kwa
wo kura wa ye bi ntiro na ye se ka ma no ye ka se ka ma ye bitch no na what ya se yesen
kasa kwa pa obi tafre ne be ni kuru ja pade ho
so ni pa kuru wo tafre ho me we ni tafre ye na auntie ho mi de mo bi ye me se auntie ye ho former president mua what did it by ye kola kura ye ni so na amafu kura mbu no
ama 2020 o report
nyina no efri it will be tafre wo so tafre hubi
me so tafre
obi efu
dem ye mpefu
odi ye efu to sabre ye kodi ye kopema ye so da kire ye beba betro na say we ATP me wada forget obi I think somewhere 2017-18 ye friend ama ama sao big musicians e wo Kumasi na
phobia
na nyame ya drum na nyankopon so de asofofo ni bi wo ha na menim kwaye nyankopon fa so eyi wo mo yire ma wo mo madam free pa ama sinemu sister obeko wechi so ampa afidie from nowhere ya wase oware oware sofo ni kunu no kura tama me twa LNG wo Kumasi on light TV no me de na be LNG so me hu be ma me hwe be ma ni din sam si ye meme nyame afi so bo suspect wa so di demo sedenyo no wa be trade ya Tracy Wache de ba bonti wa be trum e wa da sister Jason
delete na uya
wo bi eni mo title ana nyame a
ai wo do ni mu di
Asante regional dia bobo
afa Asante regional asho
ayu program bi eni ho no ma na wo nkobi ene me ton minim so be hwe dwumadi me ton na sister onu wale ye na so obi be batare hu kakere bia
obeye bias
it is a case to follow sir na so ma no me ka wo keep quiet and go and sit down
go and sit down
go and look for a place and sit na mafu kuro no be ma watafru wa Asante radio ha no enye sam keto
yes amafo mari mama tini suo
amafu dia wu kuro wo be tale hu kakra
na wo ba Tracy Boston di wo ho wate.
Mo tomo bo.
Ya afa na ye ne ye ba te se ga se ye ne afu abebe.
Ye krefa se ye nya bia ye be hwe.
Ti ye owo to dan say ye be to be 3000.
Boni trouser komu nyina to car register no 2220. Number plate ne de customized number plate o.
Yes ye ba ye follow.
Ye be ba kakra e fi asa mo
se be 12 na de ada ref ana ne ref no. Me only say that o ref be catch bubusa.
Why you we do what
dito me de be ma me ka no koni nyina
achiro. Celebrities no do na awugunu ni mo. Se da mo da se wa de ye ba yi. Na brand ye Henry Fit o se de ne wedding pono se wa ko bi. Baga na ekita no eyi bi pictures no wo mu eyi ye ba abonti nyina no na just one day after the wedding one kofio one man na yiri mpantu mi amfele honeymoon no na at the end of the day no won chire ye nkwan ni na ye mfa so o
ekwan no ma chire ye
ekwan we na
na ma chire
ye we ni de bi o
chire ni no ma chire ye
yes person no so amoton ye
na ya se wa na busa Ghana
ka de si PK no ton ye
PK so de hara ya se
na we gamori Ghana
na ha se ibi kro panta ya o ya we ba kwa wato betima we mo be 3 years
I know ade nem say ye nkokro na o
na ye no a na se me ni mo bi okro mo
ye na ye fa ye ho aju
we ni obi okro mo na kokro wa na wa hwe na university also de me kan yere ho so what ya so bet ya sa na wale no
mem oh engo don't go there me who be bia na ya sewa ale ma no should come to him who sika yesa ya obi ka ye kan kokora wo mo sha manfo enkokora wo mo ma wo so gu amanfo enu ma wo kapre maya wo so le davi go be 5 city kwa na complain house o se come to
mo kokora wa no mo fo atwode no sikata ho no
no
ha san krofo no
sikata
wa ma beji shatabandu to ba tinu ho a wo diska
what you mean now Tracy say futo we dey me obi ansuma wo kunu abra ye so ye becheche wo kunu ne re ana o say
no na ya sewa me say we baby a lord na mahama wo bi this time we say
ane wo bosse she ewiase no hu it goes round, the world goes round bibi biara wo be ye nne no it will come back to you Tracy want to me because say you futu keke no dia babonte. There is definitely something going on. For so many years when to me betu Ghana for and then boom no and about the 2 years tetia break. Ye dey fear na ye ba game. Mama said ye muji mani no. Mama ye kwan na ye so say nyankopon hira no. E bi beto egu ye so. Na ye so
ana plug ya nyatena ma ye ba ye pamacho wa ha yesrem
yendu bebia yesrem
hai
emsia mami famu rem world of politics and dem call politics money dey alan kodo chairman osin krofo bi as wo mo plan say wo mo peso wo mu yi onu alan ni din ye free just a case ya ye ba be komo o ka kire wo mo say sa propaganda na mo be say mo ye na nya de e befa wo bi enu hon mo betumi ayi onu alan kodo chairman ni die free ballot paper na so na sa party bi na aba say the yellow party ni ade nyina na o so mo amota ye chi ni nyina no onu onim na wono no movement for change na the color yellow no free baby free and nothing is going to stop it. He is coming like a kai mo fe share with him say 2024 wono no or the GTP no eno no dey ba a transformational plan no wa plan ni bibia wo dey ba wo so no t-shirt keke kra betimi am no hobsin adoye we win 2024 election Mr. Hobson Alan we win 2024 election am say Alan nkamia me betena fidie manum say am kebi ma wo na t-shirt we ba win 2024 election dey en ne betwa mu say wo mesrew en da ma tafu benya ye mbefa na poka say a wo de ka kire Ghana fo say Kumasi fo de mu hia ye t-shirt ane che no Alan embekebi mesro wo transformational plan now dey aba no eye kama aye bo hudero e dey ama Ghana fo nyina say Kami December 7th omo fan to ba mfama isansa wo plan na mu odu na ada ye t-shirt se ma be ma ye na no ye dwa ye papa ebusu ayam kwa ni ko tie mra sisi a
we dey weka ama amansan ati so obia ni tumi bia obetime yi me free ballot paper no so na oba na kwa no yi bi free so go come say it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, when we propaganda na je say you say Alan etintima na you know ana ada say agree say machim chemu minimu pa propaganda ye di when na we say Alan people don na ke kansa na fe o ka say Alan e je ko obi ani diplomacy obetimi even attempt to say obeka say je ka basic diploma na we da kra no yi bi free enti no dia mo fan tun che propaganda no mo ye let us be scheme near baby so disqualification be and consider the amaso na we say ya ni padu do na nkasa no said we mo see me no we ntwa na yen December na we go ana no ko ira free ana ko yi ana no free ballot paper so Ghana come I see what is in Kanyasa. I see. To be to the beginning, no plan idea. I say, well, man, ain't gonna happen. They're touching me also. It is when I maintain a woosum for the year to two. I to two now. After Fanto, 2 on 5 from we did now. I used to show some kind of so there. A bright a bohona for Fantom. Nana say, I say, will be so what yellow party. Oh, that's a one so undercover operation. I just was a child of growing. So, we'll be sorry, na yellow Ghana. And I'm just the same color. The people small Ghana also. Now, we can open the say, hey. And I'm buying kakra. Even 2-3 months ago, I said, I must say, I did me the t-shirts in Kwabawini election. T-shirt, and who are wearing it? T-shirt in the GTP in Kwabawini election. What a town of it. Wow. Not just say, Nippon one, say, Allah, would you any t-shirt? And it's a yellow gun and no Mabano. What did a yellow? The can't say, a great transformational plan. Yes. Another propaganda go for now obi medina bedin kase na o ka ban wonti say energy yentimi enso ye kania yes ya na o ka ban wonti arenti na wan dina me enso kania yes me ka ban no ana djuma so ye dima enso be ye mu to a level of distinction I will be any one day see one factory African Continental Free Trade Area a port new system of Libaho. Some of the major projects nearby we make with pride say it will go through more and will be something you be in contact and all make now obey like I said now there's a difference between collective responsibility and individual accountability. Because there's a difference between collective responsibility and individual accountability. As so say, yena ya kwa koshia na ebia me prinso wezo prinso ne sigina ye. And so say me adwuma de ma menni bebu ho akonta ayasye e ne bebu ho akonta. Sa propaganda ndio mu njai kura. Ese be bio no ma so pa. Hey! Where ko so? We ran and we obey no so we independent candidate na better no nya nipa ono wa adwuma. Abai esi say non constitution si say say we half or at least half of ministers from parliament. Remember, see the only way Ghana a bit imagine say, and you see a big European and yet party in the number. It is a openness and your party will do barrier. Now say oh you free so bet me the ministers from any party in parliament. And this is exactly what is going to happen. When can say we will be Kuntoko MP who parliament. Wow, wait my age man. So NPP new, so NDC new. When you so you're independent. It's all my form my dear age man. Every free NPP, every free NDC, independent country so one on make my age man. And I also there said that we soon me bind here. We didn't prefer anything. Nipa cry never phone crash on the bed man. That's how I'm my president. Now we take parliament. Now we call parliament to grow person now copy. Not say Alan a mouth or pigeon a show me now. Say yeah this so people. Me the national council say the government of national unity. Okay. Unity may be no. And only the most important about Mamano Sama say new formula Medebano. And say Ghana has say we Amano Semo party room. Obiano say Ghana Bacon and Tina. Ye Ghana Fui. Ghana Punto and ye can continue. And he made them say in Kabuma Bay and Amedeba. Inclusive government. Yeah, and Kambum, Peter Ghana. Say Ghana, we are divided. As soon as you say a punto crampa, near punto.
Where the Oka and Kabuma Makai Jetty Suman.
Jet was one.
And now I was Slick College.
Yes,
now a jump or time, no, a or tro and Kabuma Ban. In Kabuma Bane, your pen Kabuma Bano. In Kabumu, you, Sayo.
I'm not getting I
get yes, one actually. But interesting.
But the Americans, what I say, maybe ministers and free parliament say, oh, yeah, people know here in this new. It is a big one, I mean, but my opportunity because they say, party, they say, I'm a president. Now say, we have people know here, and I say, who are that so? And one say, the position we said they are Alan a bit too soon.
Mr. Me ambassador na 2 years now the mere babo chairman.
Na a program they say we go.
Na media on.
Look at chief ama. It is a say no the new program there Baba say obi a we school tertiary school we will put you into business. Na a special grant here. Na acquire to say you say you be a bit my business. But I your plan say ubia opportunity. Who say I your 50% of them will survive. Now they be gates in or here Facebook or me Facebook. Yeah. From school. I know companies here. From school. Into Kwame. So Obaba fear after school is not going to happen on Alan's presidency. Because we happen you will program a bit more starting now school now you starting a project worker. We start with school, it doesn't matter. So we are low, so we are deal. You bet me I said I'm a project work there. We now open say we dey know your business pay. Now just say your amount grant we call any musosum the bejina and also your subsidized loans and no you bet me a day and so amount. Start your own business. And only and young people know there say omo pe abaya a bit more shovel youth unemployment now they try to plan we share here with the digital platform Biba for youth employment. They chapa and they men train see about two so abampo and when we are now obi about 3 million jobs within a matter of 2 years. When we register onto the platform and they are guaranteed, of course, because they say some start yes, because onto the platform, digital platform, into which and now subscriber, and you bet you say, we background in now we adwuma betuma yɛ we interest ni ɛno nti sɛ nyame adom na Ghana for to about mama pa me start here na me kwan me fa so a ye place wo mu na because adwuma me be creating na sɛ me nipa mbɛyɛ ukwa agriculture program American was industry where one me be adwuma yi nti ɛno saa 3 million jobs yi obi a wo yɛ young person ha wo school a wo yɛ adwuma yɛ wo school a wo say within the next 1 year and even 2 years we be school no youth digital employment platform no what you say ususo ube kosubi na yaju data ni ade nyina and within 2 years we will be out of the 3 million people we can
maintain the great transformational plan our dear baby me se plan no ja me kwa me the videos ahodo na aba be so mo ba de wo be ye ne kwan ye obefa so aye nyina no me hu ni se policies ni de busua ya de ye kama but baby a wo di rera na atade de ye resrero wo tietia break e wo honom era ye nim so se alan kozo chairman te NPP party na we free mu no e fa bi ni party ni bohu woman ya yanka ala ne beba back but baby ala nzu edu ne de bibi en hono we betimi stopping zo mbra back to NPP party ATP
nana ya sewa
ala na kasa den na be ka found the other be ka onaja odi aka ho amaye
nana ya sewa ala kwejo chairman saying nso wo NPP party ne mu chair pa still na moja ni bi woni mu enu ti na wo kasa de hia ni t-shirt ene cap asema na pokaye enti no moja ne rewro mu nyina mu 112 we say nti se ja e check akede ne ko rehab na ni nyina ati me free no nya sa parents say ma obeka na so very
but so far I think that and probably it maybe it's because of sa party yellow party bi na wo maye no well sa yellow party minim nenti and it is first ever in history say political party be choose the colors now will be so aba choose that same color obi a kola kura nim say they ka the yellow party there e ya lan kojo chairman now so buy ya so party ni yellow Ghana party it no eno na ama na ka say wono ne de na front to echire into the ohians woman Ghana ni yellow t-shirt of front to echire na just 2024 election dey be with the amano
na say wa ya na Ghana has a maintenance be a say. We also na make yet metina aka say. Se me kase nkrofo na chance ya e na monte mase.
Ngofo be.
Nkrofo ya.
NNP no.
NNP no.
Wo mo no chance.
Ai.
Oh.
Na next one pa NDC for make so ma we.
Debi
Debi. E kwera ko make so ma we.
Oh ni time.
81 years ade we. And now say Mebodino. And now say Croforiemo. Or Mama said there is something shaking. Bibi was sober. Obi back second kai. Miss Song. Salam ko yo chairman say grant man we ni afi abatwa na yaso oba betete NPP abano no. Obe mo mama say yes. Free na money free mo no na ha no paaye. Enya ne pet anya cause of the free person na nam de mo ye
ane yaudie na wona kuma mu
enti no the free party ni na ya say wa eti say yellow party o say won hamasa bele na wo bre e bi kura na wa mu na wugina mu na wo so wo stand for president e bi kura na wa kura wa nto ama ho ti bele na wo bre ene madiki an come say yellow no color yellow na free be e free se muni ma ya tena fidie mu ya se mu yobi e mo hwo ye pa wo say ala kojo KYEREMATEN kala ne yellow no
baby e free no akwanwa only if they know and until to the bia me ka say sometimes I feel from the way Alan speaks no Alan is the chosen one. Alan is the next president for young Ghana for because of where some of us who baby are free nesema wodi tudwa no and now we compare Alan Mahama Bawumia they are all saying different things but say we say we ma percentage pa and sema Alan di tudwa no e chere say wonim dia wo ka no ba so a wonim di obeye utie na wasehwe nkofo bi ho no am se ane na wo NPP party ni mu no ya wo kase wo ye nyina no wantumi aye enra no pa ye betena fidie ho no ono kasa nenum to wase wo bia wo betumi akase me Alan Kojo chairman no bia wo me ho propaganda bi se bia me ko wi Ghana sika me bu Ghana ni bia fa so ana ba sika me dibi fa evidence bra bonten sa one district one factory no you no ankasa ni project a wode by na so at the end of the day ye jima obi a ye fe ni gift wo Jubilee House one Ghana cedi mpono we nya free mo any send one district one factory modi ye campaign 2016 na nyina aka ho abu ama mu win election no mantimi awa kompona ambe mu
example ko je chematen de masimaka na ya sewa nyankopon na yina mo man Ghana me si enya mo won say easy na wo de easy no wo de spectacles na say ya be ka kire me na me koye bi ma o
ye peneze mo ye bi ani afi no na me say 1 year run of beba and a run of a man's sister court case baby we akoye ni ma mienu it is a run of beba and a court case beba say the 2020 NDC for no nobody call court just one kasa share that 2012 no NPP for so and the court but say 2024 we ready akwa ye hudu or die ye besi bia besi we the youth no na mesre wo mo politicians no munja wo mo penfama wo mo wo mo beku wo mo ho wo mo bechi wo mo ho awio de wo mo be ye bia de ntonji wo mo ankasa so wo mo be ma osike bi se je na fe kodi nsem hunu ya grabe wa obekwa kodem se sa member a presidential candidate na akoyema no when to me win election na e chu de na kai hu ni say sa wo no dabrebe 50 years and at the end of the day yes me come what you say
I don't pay na ya say weja na drag na ko bufo en no bi ba JK en John Mahama Daramentum anaje no mo dade bobo me nema ti me na keke en na ya se wa mi togu so na me ba na papa mu no so abaye wo be na me fa ntana me kem it was asa me nim wo be bi na me se me de oni be bia ha feature ya na me te ba okra me nim wo se do de bi uyi obi aye YouTuber yi pa na me se ya no wa kwensi no koyiye wase na mo ya ade na ade ba ko pa na me pese ya mo kasa fa ho ma me misra youth no mo kasa nkyere wo mo every say wase ne company we be a company ewo santa se chi wo baabi wa fa nkrofo a eto mo ye adwuma no mo ko break bia na no mo to mo ho a na wo tie nsem na mo kana ye se ekuo baako party ni kuo baako abebo mo pa ya mo musika e mo odu seje na fa koto abama me fire campaign ma me na se wini ni e ba be ma ya se twabo e dia
wo mo wini ana se bi ube hu chi me
yo ya se twabo e dia to no ma mo se ye wini ko ade a ye wo dia and so what wodi wo so na NPP ni NDC or you be on your NPP but we heard the economy ni kwa
no
but wo tie sem na nkra ni kana wo friend kwa no kura chuo fufu say omo hwe mo ho ye
ane wo ye this mistake now baby because afi election no me say NPP amanyo ko ni wini a ABC Ghana da say obi atumi break 8 NPP so asa akofa kremonia bedi wo mani ma wo break 8 ABC da NDC for wini a first ever in history said political party akwakwo tena fie 8 years na wasan baba be wini election ABC da at the same time Alan Kojo chairman ti wo wini a independent candidate wetumi ababe konka NPP ni NDC ababe wini election saniema political parties ni say amaboro hwi ebinsi biada itinafi we no wo mo na hye wo mutirimu say NPP for ho ne say kwan bi o mefa so o mewini bi o mewini NDC for kwan bi o mefa so mewini bi o mewini Alan Kojo chairman ti won so hu ne wo say wo wini hands down inti wo nim na wodi nkrofu yechi ni ekwaji sika de mawo ye ko tabrim sika de mawo seje ko peja ballot box kona koku we kona koye we at the end of the day the other we nim no etoje wan kasa wo mu no je won nuanom ho je woda ache ho politicians wunya first person na weku hu de ama wo mo yet kroma na me amede be show mo say Syria kwala say one northern region we almost 2016 NPP winning election any 2020 NPP winning election ku wo me ku wo mu njuma say wo mu just wo mu fie ni ade nyina na yetu wo mu baby a wo mu ti bentakora no eye de na ba wo me na kase mu no ye no de na no kro be pie mo no be so mu ni go hia kra wo nye ready so ni wo mu be hia Syria kwala so how much more wo kwa acheba how much wo share me eja pia ba
ejubi ba
na ejubi be adwata wo ma me wo sole ya no pa de brodi esinitiri so akoton said ye be ye nwumire wo bedru fie obenye bi e de ye aduane ama ma wedi it be politicians echi 1 million 2 million wo beje na wo chi 100 cedis 200 cedis na bisa wankasa hu ne sa wo dachi ebe wie o sei said ya bre enu to wo kwaje 1 million ni ene na emre bi bedru me kama wati asese 50 Ghana cedis kura no enya dia obenyada ebusia ma mento amensam ne so ma Mugabe edi chese Mugabe die ya brante ye kase ye ja na ebusia ensem ode beba abonten no enya asem ketwa kra sabe ya me no kase wa be make series of allegations eyetia NPP amanyokuo no ba wo mia ekọ share ye nuanom a wo mo do me kwa benyafo obo ebra ye kobo police ni bi tuo ni ade ese wo mo ka wo makoma ntu wo mo yem na wo the CCTV cameras be bobo police stations ni ade nyina ebusha kwadi Mugabe sabre chese switch impono wo nyanko ye wo honum sasu na Mugabe kire se special voting ya enche ba be kohwi officers ni ade a wo meba be to aba wo nso sango no mdi kan to wo ma ba sana edu election day because election day na wo no mo boye ho ban wo sing NPP for wo ma shase frefrefra police for se wo mo ye yi na wo mo to aba ne fema wo mo ni ade just allegation yi dem ye nam si Mugabe ensemi ebe kochu be ko bremen bia na ekra Mugabe sasu na obeche se na kofoi for 9 good months NPP for ntia wo moka election in wo be ye na mechia kana so sabe ya me no ka say ebushia ya sem not sin one Ghana kra no enya de wo menya it is allegations na de edosu ye papa yenko tie bi emra sesia
na baba sure me catch down things na ha say in the police service no you don't have an idea and if you go to one office senior officers 18 sharing 3 tables in one office 18 senior officers superintendent DCOPs chief superintendent ASB one for sharing 3 tables in one office at the police headquarters. Come go and check the list those who are there. And no police service no call retirement to Krana Yareho. Dina atiteni bi etiwa no pa mama na kadem. Emwa no young in the police service. We feel be wananim. O try look wa NDC ba power no asaba. So ba be to asu so be den headquarters wa and I say you never go baby for fire on one asim. Dampare name raso. It is over for Dampare. We shall Dampare only be do kama but the one I been is it Diaby? No. Is it Diaby ewo national headquarters wa Diaby si ho dey na me say bia na say the English want to know. Dia na moye say bia no say amangu bio say omiro dia na moye say bia na say ho. I just want to know. And yes napko. You see me kasa with evidence. Ultimately so me foko. Me kasa with evidence. And then and before I say afrefe police forum ya omo eba special vote in the security services. Ya pese ya diwe ka de collect na wan that stupid guy here onya nkofo frefe and the one at Dodo wa sawo sudoku no wonya nkwala no ya wode oboye politics no inshawo sudoku the DES director ashawo sudoku anya very careful no stay away nyana juma ne so abekwa campaign dey abo NPP candidate the the signals and the way the angels when I hear Juma these days, you know, are you serious? Personally, I have phone because we call register, you know, James had the number, I'm a woman. Juma has a free woman, a free woman. Share million posts for service with integrity. Some power ya useless man, but we know also president here. Okojina aye kwabenya shebo se. Post ni be mokokuru e work sa o counter ho. Some kai charge office one. O shebo se every police station in Ghana will be making sure say CCTV cameras you be installed. How many police stations in Ghana here and CCTV cameras? And today the same man last week, listen to me very well, last week make us with evidence. Just last week, Papa will say, a year for a year free, napco free, napco trainee, 9 months arrears here, about the deal now, or no air baba between Omuka. Shall we see another tear saying? Another tear said 25th, where was yesterday, dated on the 24th of June 2024. Sometimes I'm out for this. I'm say, Mugabe, I know when you're semi free. Any idiot can go to court. Me cannot want to go to court. But these are the issues. Be circumspect in your reportage. You bet you what they say. Journalists will be a kind of cry. Maybe a Bama could do for Bama and a woman, your ban a woman. Power to the people. Because I said Bama. When Passampa one day from Pusiga, Amana FM over Tamale. And a Kesmi FM or Tamale, we live in the French media live. China 2.9 FM on Soko live. Power to the people. And a bit here, Dabeng. Umazako Musikana. Was see on June 2nd, 2024, the Vice President and flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, made a significant promise to vulnerable former NAPCO trainees during his campaign tour in the Volta region, committing to pay the trainees 9 months arrears. That's near the bay. Later, we know, I said that on the 2nd of June, another year saying, and now 25th June. And no money let away about say everything nay what for things akwanfoi omutu omusika nyedai ema womu na kofui ebi wo ha omu ya bebu afu mulitima edima bebu afu o manwi omu mutumi nanti omu bre asa no musaka o manu the vulnerable and putting for kwaje African Cup of Nations Egypt by osemo be share on the 3rd of June man share 14th omo kojo mama ha tell Akufo-Addo Enensa useless sports minister calling himself Mustafa Yusuf was say necessary akaw omo koko apai Akufo mo ni bi ena mama ko fretu omo mu yan sanfo ko na omo di wa manwem bana bia no akasa kire omo ana sanfo na no mo koso 5 months into an election, crucial elections, Mugusu Tonton or my Japadi. Saba Omia Edino, Yaudi prisons assassination. Stop it, it won't help you. Brother Chapo, advance yourself. 5 months to go, and Yajumana and Yajumachina. Akrofo way Tetua, Akrofo way at Tetua, and that this will be executive secretary and ambassador at large. Okay, President no be okay there. Sir, in the time, a appointment are only. This I will say, who are there? Ade apana. Who subtractia? It means subtractia na. Anything there? Umusika. And sir, I end up kufu. Abia na Akufo-Addo problem. And someone, you see, let's be reflective enough. Ebi baby in journalism no abanko no ko kakra. That makes you different from others. Special good afternoon to my good brother Captain Smart, John Hughes of TV3, Bernard Avler of City FM, Marisona of City FM, Kwame Minka of Nebabu Amabenie, Beposo Hima, Mr. Erica Hianyo, fantastic ones, greetings. Today, yet again how? Ananado, Abra Lapkofui, one more before one share Wakasi, the Mawamo. The Persia Bon Compong, Yokoyechi. Power 979 Facebook Live, TVS was at Ghana Facebook Live. Who like it page and I will share. Namum on YouTube, S was a broadcast. I can't go to Gabiga Mugabe Masi.
Ete for edamase manfense mwetwam kakra baton eguso bomonkaye say let peace prevail through Ghana. One journey and come to share this piece of information across Ghana and NPP ni andisamanyo kono.
Yeti semana na dokaye abra napko eba beshase.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this year's Jumapa budget, I gave an indication that a new employment scheme will be launched to tackle the issue of the growing number of graduates exiting our tertiary institutions with no job placements in sight. This new initiative is the Nation Builders Corps, simply referred to as NABCO. As a scheme, NABCO's central focus will be to create employment avenues and opportunities for young people who hold diplomas or degrees from accredited tertiary institutions.
Papa no ujina na chino. Sasa jani no ujina na chino. Muse ne ona ye army general, army commander. Sasa papa no ujina na chino. Achim mafia fo ne ba gono. Obaye nkofu a wo na chi wa promote wo nyina in the armed forces. Me can without fear or favor. I know what I'm talking about. Hwa wo mbosha wo say. Sisi ba umia wo so akwa akwashebo ibisi ne muntu onka. Na wonnam na wo ka say Togo said duty no onwe ha wo no Ghana ni Togo nyina e beye pe na ye ne nawe because obi afa power emma Ghana the ote president ote akonya so next year and ye de sha ne sa ye de akonya ne sha ne sa. A lot of people don't know in the spiritual realm ba omi awo ye failure o faili Ghana ye tena de so. If you go to north they sit on the skin animal skin meboa Ananyasa, we are cultural studies, we are social science, we are children school, we are history, we are northern part of Ghana. Nananum, ometrasi, ometradiasu, ometra either say a year cow skin, and I say a bought with guy in his skin soon, ometra. Oko Ashantia, ometradia stool. Presidency on the 7th day of January 2025. Ubiani wade ka bebabetina. Independence Council will be international. The idea never went to us. You know, but Aquina Cassian so. And your car still be anymore. Tibamia is out. 5 months to go. He cannot even name his running mate. And this is the manner. And when people fall bragging, we have the men. We have the men. Where are the men? You go to boys. So my Today, President Akufo-Addo Asan reassured Ghanaians say the national community who say economy is on a strong recovery path. How much is the dollar? $1 which is equal to 16, right? Overturn $1 4 cedi. And recover inflation. Here demand saying and saying. And then toast back we are saying, Nyadwa to meto, Nkruma to meto, Mida no way before Adaman to meto, Nkruma Salmon to meto, and then Salmon, Okoto Ebiga, Salmon, Okokosa, Baku saying 50 Ghana, and say 1.50 Ghana, Mutimeto, Jomama Tam, nay ACD, and then a 50 Ghana, Mutimeto, and the Okoto, a Yadokuna, and Ubi koto do kono 5 Ghana oso oto nchina 10 cedi musa nchina mnegisi free 15 Ghana cedi seko konkonta na mo se mrati bi energy ho pa mo kwa konkonta no mutumiti ACD 7 cedi ene konkonta no mo ko jira ho agye so muto 20 Ghana cedis dia 30 minutes na kan answer sem moto mo betin so sa fifty ene president Akufo-Addo emla sa eye ni ambassadors ya odi mo ebay high commissioners ni adie na okeka ho nsem na o ma assurance o de me pese tie no
indicators of economic recovery are visible, and we're steadily progressing towards our goal of a prosperous and self-reliant in Ghana beyond aid. This revival is not solely the result of governmental initiatives, but also the collective effort and resilience of our people who have demonstrated an unyielding spirit in these challenging times. If you will recall, I did say at the height of the pandemic that we knew how to bring the economy back to life, but did not know how to bring people back to life. In addition to the stock decrease, Ghana will save 4.4 billion United States dollars or some 60 billion cedis in debt service. This is the difference between what was originally due to be paid to bondholders until 2026 under the original terms and what will now have to be paid until 2026. This comprises principal savings of 1.7 billion United States dollars and interest savings of 2.9 billion United States dollars. Many of the projects stalled as a result of the debt negotiation.
Very well. God we gonna know. And so my money yadema won say na net akronfo nko a mo bibia say bibia wo memha. And useless IGP a demonstration no am to tear gas ne pepper spray go am force. Am for a demonstration you can say the police force conduct them. Party members need to know we replace this unqualified people. And I can't say we. Nami Adumoch na me guess COP retired but to do former director general CID Obofia. This simple nyemema say the promotions say the year in the police service.
The banking sector cleanup victims, because we are going for election. Until no the headline, oh ya muka many NPP focal platforms will say, oh ya muka. Okay. Until I say up to yesterday, Nanado Elsa Bekatre say they are releasing 1.5. Say Omu Fanchomuka from August or July to October. Inti yeti akanu wia na ye election. And yes sir. So they are buying us again for election. Nika, nya eye mwana say my personal feeling na do not buy to say before. Na buy ya odie nipa o chen before. Why do I say so? Mina see a car would be Ghana for under the banking sector cleanup no 4.5. Chama
Ebusia Mugabe ene yakwa kwatie na Mugabe de wa mama tiaze ese wonde okasa de ma NDC ye papa Mugabe bekuni bo ze kwan be na ya do ofaso nya nsem no se nso de wo de CCTV camera e de abo penifo ehu na bebi a wo mu betu wo ma na esi bia no wo monitor wo mu steps so se de yo no kwa nanim chese NPP assembly de ohun ye kasi ye ka MC ye be ka made achi and now upon the Everton after man say catch him say you know more London. Won't make kukru sika busha and yes sika ketwa. Edi amaba mi asa one jen from my campaign. Na campaign in your chin sika when you na at the end of the day one more bashukrana. Woman baby papa be and farm my yen anima woman we nursing school 2018 2019 woman in an of woman tifia besi 2024 way. Napko for cranny and tia womaka. Just the NPP are buying minima the papa be a woman yase. Make a side where woman so mono what woman what say. See, you free senior high school, a catcher for a year this woman do omaka. Unless a fire woman complaining a woman quay you strike. And a teacher for woman call strike. And just a minimum country bank crania ATP. None I say, woman baby.
To one okay, question mark in the home. And I say, oh my Ghana dear. Who's a Ghana be ye?
Oh, baby. Ala baby.
Oh say ye intro no. Na John Mahama kase. Your shade the NPP amanukuo no ma beye gu akire na wono kra uso wo bu ne ho abemo.
I'm not kase bo de wo ni say. Say the NPP for try ade no onyaya. Anko be sign na nipa obeba no ombra. Wo banas wo beri adu aba beri.
Yeah, what ase ko na de kuro. Asema Joma me de Joma mama. Do be dia no wa we no ma no afo mi kwa na Joma ha wa we. Asema Joma ha me kan no kre. Yes na so ye kasa asem say NPP amanukuo no. O ma be say niema. Yes, sometimes you cry and I say, yes, Alan KYEREMATEN, or bad break a crack.
Me so put him in a woman and Roman German people for Roman to ask me. No, that's how I feel. Miss Anna, by this time I know can say, me, my cool Rajo Muhammad dreams to see I do not watch that. So now I am going to because I'm say your canoe. Nana, a kite, sister, yes, Diaba on Timpani. Share. Nana na die nyama bonten the NPP amanukuo na ye no and kofu we so ne they are not willing to pay those people they are not ready to sell it nana do no wa bomi fi taduku die besi wo Ghana bia at this time he doesn't care any longer for who nana asewa bibia fan akasa smart pe no de nadwuma to ho se o man ne be ye yo se nye ye yo a che mafia se de o be ye no ma ye ya nana asewa nti no so no me tell say when I was there with John Mahama me hu trick ni nyina the reason why to ma da almost sorry nya gidi no mo ka say ayi akuko buo ni we ya mo de bebre ye no o mo ka de be she Ghana fu ewu na ya ka say ko abu ya de papa bi ama ye tie be to aba na ni kuro ni nyame anim NPP abanya sanye ma bebre o my Ghana mo so ba sister 4 years pe aunt me fanya she ti say bia 8 years na nipa na sira na ya se ba se Joma ama basa 4 years na nipa na wo jina asa ba beto Joma ono me de Joma ama ye no wono ne police o dey ba because o be so 8 years no na ya se what ya se enti Joma ama obebere enti ba dey sign what sign na o wi ame mehuru mi do ya me mehuru apo this is our intro video na kasa no me ye yi na mse debi enkrofo yi wo mo kasa wo mo ni mesa na na do e create na ya se wa wo sa kase de wo ma ye no so wo mo kra wo mo ba na me ya do 2020 for no one na kasa no so say wo ba wo say wo mo ba 2025 wo ba be fele sa mesa ni na o metimi de 4 years ni na ya de no Sami Jefian pa by this time na ya sewa ko wa be kasa by this time ko huri gidi by na so this time rush Sami Jefian pa ukunu ne kasa da boko na msi na ya sewa si aban ne pa ni se wo man kasa wo man hu baby a ne emekeka ko wo man tietia break no wo digi wo manim gwase ka wo na Ghana for sure ye wa refre ye nkai se MPP be bro sa aka no wo na wo te shunti wo ne ye
o baro ka che say ma for ye obetime dia yeti ne koto abade ma no wakọ de to abada ma we ka ye say MP debre no de ye party sister eno ye rest studio ha ye doom light 2 wo mo so ne 4 ye nya chance ya 430 say fun eno enumere video nyame o wata so ne hu nipa mabo na video ni tumi ko ye because ne nt sa pa ka de yi CG 4D ye ma ha na so si 24 hour economy Mode Nigeria for gas ka wo na supply ye wo boy ye me tumi nya light mode wo mo ka $100 million munchia ye debio na kuni nya me Russia debio ko for debio people man US debi na nada kwa kufodo ni NPP amanukuo na ade boni ahye mutirimu ma me do nyame she anes for a teacher for mahama so wo ba teacher for mo be se mu konkura se no mo salary no obetu mo betena city mo tsona eno kra do oboa na ya se oboa ana ni kwanya me ni me de nka me nya ya o me nka no kure Yemma NPP from.
That is how sometimes I feel.
Yeah, yeah.
Kiyenja NPP for no. One for rice water unko. One for rice water embre chi mu. One for rice water unko.
Nipa wo benya ba we yo ho.
Ora
no ho na ya sewa. Because ye sheka NPP abanya boda gu honom. Enima NPP abanya ye gu honom ma na ya sewa. Mukasi ayeti ase ni ye kasa ya gro ho. Joma hama na ni to no se da bi de akọ no. So wa pe bibi na wa sanya. Ma bet na so a
Kwame bedi akọ mbra no wo maji.
Kwame bedi akọ ye ma.
Na do kra wo ba ne de ne nim se wiase mi na skeni o.
Sa na wa kra ma fo na me
skani ade. Se wo mi na wo mu ji bi firi eyi o no mu ye kra ye de kakra no ma sa da di ye sister. Ghana.
Nana, evesre John Mahama, Daddy, sign what?
The Mahama sign my ye.
Yeah, sign you, Nana.
I look at sign my ye. Because Sawuba number shall no plan near Denino. Wait to me and the disho. Now the Sarah catch a Ghana for NPP before creating Messa. Yeah, say you knew NPP have created those Messa. You still wanted to come. Yeah, what's to a banana? You better shut up and do what you can do.
Yeah, and it says what they are letter for the cat. It was a does not do so the shots. Your Mahama who crack. Oh my God.
I said, Mamma, you do so now. What yes, you do shiny now.
Because I was a because 4 years no. On to me find your shoe. My God, I am sometimes I can't. I am the communicators. Maybe over to me. They are waiting. The man, Mom, bet some more tree and castle air.
Tete bi sisi ye babo bi super saba bi di hwede na ene na se Ghana no ye poa hye pipi fo afibo
ene no ni ye punsho obom ya ye mo ye bala all I serious
me be ya wo bi ya
na say dia ya ne se ye be pia John Mahama Alan Cash so mo bet na kunya ne na Alan Cash o be president da. Near man 4 years now. Wait, my fan your shit. Someone another 4 years now.
No one ever someone is 4 years.
I don't know because the noon journey in a crowbar went my fan.
Came before so tree about some.
The same thing to when this someone who oh, see a kind said John Mahama, their daughter, not to us a sign. One
Bobby said, maybe I can't yes, you grew.
I don't know,
my man, every shoe I want neck, I be a free should be a
yet. The whole Ghana, if you are singing, and I am
Cecilia Dapa.
Nancy cannot
one pony being from one. I say, brother champion, we are someone in Sikeni. And quite a part money in a Munko who woman. And I said, well, Monka friend just I can.
Also, there be a Cassie and penny for no, I are borrow pan or moboy. Also, some penny for when you now will scowl. As Nana ya sewa what they make us a Ghana hot chrewo
actually champion minister
Nana ya oda member oda me cancel oda ya very esremo oda MPs for any minister oda esremo salary no oda ya de ye bibi say ye mama ya betu oda ti asema me ka chre enso teachers for omo be chre wa de ma oba minister ebe ya president oda omo ka
sister ministers ni MPC woman ni eta o de men kan say nani osole anopa na nani ba akompo aye kokko e bia na entete bi kra na ato nani so a wo be ko hospital akwaji receipt e dia be si akwakoto Jubilee House wo Parliament House say wo mo jina wo ko hospital wo mo fa sika fama no
Asemo Ghana
na ba ye na COVID-19 na or the COVID-19 the ben or the achena na 3 months salary o Ghana na ye wo no ukota de wo ma ebuhwa me nim se metumi anya receipt bi wa ha yes COVID-19 levy COVID-19 levy no COVID na wa he ade na mo ya kronfo saa
na ya se wa missing kronfo m de ye kasi ye come asema ho
thieves class thieves
Yebeka so babo yesa bi na di obi atem kwase agimi so to na ojina wi eba na oda so jina sa na emeye enti na yebeka MPP for asema we
wo de esi wo Kenya
ai me ho de esi wo Kenya pa
saka Ghana pa no se ne amafo esi fa to ahye minister Ghana we na ngasa no hu menim akoma nyankopon de maaye
ye wa umobro
akoma ne da fom na Ghana no ase onya bo wa se na die ye be pay yi bi be bu nsakra dia na be chichire woni ade
e be kai krobia so ye se na omo president na koyi akofesi kabi o be kai sa story
even US president do to Obama
Trump
kra ye o di mu akoni aba wono na Ghana ne de NPP ba wo be di Ghana ska ministers wo mu di na president wo mu di sisi NPP ni NDC amanyoko no ade aba beda wo mu ntawie ena we me mo mate so na we ye corrupt na we so aka na ye ba ye no na mo mawie Ghana sika na wo mu so mu opposition so ahyase ena mo kura no mu wie Ghana sika kra kyere yen sisi NPP ni NDC se mu se ya na ekofu o mu ntem NPP for NDC ye corrupt NDC for so say na mo de mo ba wie gala fon kwa na te se mo anka se mu no mo ya awe de mo ye no
mo anka se mo se bro me se o wo da wa fi wo da mo the Bible ne be so ma me metre me fi abodua
ane se afu we de ye nkwa ne se ne ye kwa ne dada no
ana ya se ba
ye bru ndua na wu ko ba what about this answer no e se ma me fa mo wure mo am next story Sami Jemfi na tese sabre no wo de nsema ba bonte na ne nsema de aba bonte ne so wo se aban ye te hwi wo mu real estate properties wo mu real hotels no na wo mu real bungalow na just ndie ensase e wo cantonment ni ade nyina no na wo mu ton wo mu bu wo mu pe kosan Nenso Mahama baye no na wo mu accuse Mahama na Mahama wo hotel ni ade Mahama be ka say wo awusu wo hu say bia wo hotel no mo famra bonte be sinne ebuhia wo bia ntumi ama bonte de bia no wo mo ya wo se Mahama ye corrupt na Mahama ewi ade na so bia ma ye hu say Mahama be wi awe ya na so be wi awe enu su create no se free senior high school it say NPP for no wo mo de bo wo mo samra ne na yenja wo mo na wo mo de ba wo se ye forget wo na free senior high school no enkroma time na ndie yesi na naro dan kwekufu ado ne papa ekro ya no wo ye ya betu nkruma free so bogu ye kufu ba ye no ena kufu ba ye no die wo mo kona no pa ne awie primary no nti wamu NDC for no so baye no ene wam so be hyase bo mo de na ye day students ene ade wa be kire mu nyina nti asese de NPP amanyoko no wo mi si fadi free senior high school ni Ghana for yashum no wase ye forget wo mo ne ye to aba ni fentia wo mo wo bia wo be kase Mahama for free senior high school bia no nipa no your trofo Mahama wo fuwa so ba se de wo mo ye gold ne green ne track ne de keka ho no eno ni ade anu wo mo mpenka this time na ko mo betumi aye ba de ba ko ne se suku adan ne na bi ni ho nti wo mo ye sande wo mo sisi suku adan no nti wo mo sisi suku adan ni wi na ko ma hyase ene se na na do dan ko egufu ado wo be him ne pade kire Ghana fo nyina de betuetue yashuma Mahama wo nu mbom ne si suku adan no edisi wono ne fe kire ene wo be grabe ye ene wo ri chi ni di na sabre ya me mo kasei wo gusu odi chi ni di a NPP fo wo mo di shan Ghana fo yashum se free senior high school yi wo mo de ba ye nti yenja wo mo nchire de wo mo betumi aye wo man Ghana yenkwe yenko tiemra sisia
person we you wa be free so na me twa wa be so the real state capture chrono no mo bona obo person we wa be free so na me twa wa be so quickly and Nini, enjoy a demonstration. 6 hotels, a year Ghana by 4 years. Snake for vessel. Labadi Beach Hotel, La Palm Royal Beach Resort, Elimina Beach Hotel, Ridge Royal Hotel, Buffia Beach Hotel, Trust Lodge. Ye ton, Yaman, Omini Papaya Cabo, Monoton, Amano, Brian Champon, Minister for Greek, MP for Abitifi, MPP no Chuchuru. And you know, and then Enkaha. Cantonments. Any baby we move Parks and Gardens assassi at Dawo. Parks and Gardens assassi at that cantonments. Konakore. MPP for Chenina Ton Sassano Afrono. These 2 musketeers. They have superintended over the thievery of Parks and Gardens lands and cantonments. Go and check. And then the same Parks and Gardens almost as Upper West region. They have grabbed the lands. That is why Kennedy Japan says that these people, they are grabbing like there is no tomorrow. They are so greedy. They will die. na Idi Amin Mubutu Sese Kubu kwa sana moyeye. Sana moyeye. Mutu wene dia ni Kenya. Why you ready? Look, sale of Bostal Institute and Kwankwa Prison. Ewo Roman Ridge here. And Sasia Dawo prison lands. You show na me oma sanso aton nyina prison lands. And can here Roman Ridge. Ewo Bostal Institute. Waton. Go and check. Ghana Prison Service Barracks. Prison Service Barracks. Down Kwa Circle here. Prison Barracks in Sansono. NPP for about 20 in a house and so Bungalows. Abaya my for bungalows kakaka wala born in Roman Ridge, cantonments, airport residential Accra. Bungalows in the house were about 20 in a. It's just like only never been put in Chimba Ababeto. They sold all the bungalows. And now Labadi Beach Hotel. Not only are they selling the hotel, a hotel making profit. Not only are they selling it to a loss-making company owned by Brian Champo. Beach, you know, so Empuanwani, and also Yaton, I'm afraid the Blake, NPP, former national chairman, Yaton, and Onemba. Empuanwani. So these are what they are trying to hide from you. Never let them divert attention from these critical issues. Obubetna komya so mfie opinion be sie so akomashe yema sa dance bi wo se president Mahama Boko no a enye newspaper ena nkan ye de betoto front page ani kasa mre state institution that to yes afre no. Why can't you investigate the man and bring evidence if you have any proof that we will tell you baby he dead you in 2020 or say we will tell baby amon famra na mon goto e mo man no went me afamma atofo ye beto aba masanso asate atoro ni biem. This is NDC 360. And we are setting the record straight. Ebape will go into our policies. Dear John Mahama and Shishayan or Bana, they don't want us to talk about because only ne policies now Boba will not say their Jones or Abako, who could not any penny more. No, suit is our cracket why I a car. No first year, Nemame Obiadustia. Only license, Ukistia, Wakukunipa. So we are going into the policies. Teresa, we won't take any more time. Let's go into the policies. I needed to set this record straight. Na uko tia send wo baby a anya wa bi no kesene ne se nokure bia ewum eyentro eyunkontompo. The story has got nothing to do with John Mahama, and the NDC people mentioned in it before come out to defend themselves. Honorable Asaga can clearly afford 133,000. It's chicken change as compared to the woman. Omo abanza has no ton acres. Go to Cantonment and Laboni and go and look at what they're doing. Now, I catch up say about why kwa kotui. Enyantro enyen kontompo enyatim didie. It's about facts, it's about figures, it's about policies. Why ne won shishine pa obi bi abo me. That is it. NDC amanoko obi kan ye obi kire. Enti ye begina Ghana fo ni mu a ye de no kure ene bi enu kan. E de ahobrase ne no manfo kasa. Ade ba ko na da Ghana fo akoma so pa ye mofra ewumosua. It's also bad time bia ne bra wo brand ne bra wo bo nyina ne se ne nwa bi nya baby papa nyina. Aso ma me papa oba no ntimi nya baby papa nyina age se ne wo sua ho ehyehyɛ ya no endim age se saa wo no sua no ɛho ehyehyɛ ya kwa no suku a wo kɔ no etimi edim ne wetinya ko school na twa yie wa be penyimpa wa be doctor wa be lawyer wa be politician na wetinya hwe. That is why President Mahama is passionate about education. Today, we are not looking at education as a whole, but just secondary education. His policy on free SHS is clear. Let me make it clear. Free SHS is one of the topmost priorities of John Mahama. Because it is his priority. NPP for officer. But the women you so are thrown in other two foot to do any. Oh, Mahama Baba be free SHS. Oh, Mahama, Etia free SHS bill. What is the position? First of all, let me just give you a brief historical background. The facts are simple. President Kwame Nkrumah in 1961 through the Education Act, Section 21, or the free education by Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah 1967 and a National Liberation Council work with Yaman FIFA and that one no. Only a Kufuado papa a brother Kufuado. MPP for mu penny power na na ba ko friend Kufuado for Busia. Doctor the Kumbu free. Obukabomu, we are soldier for the two Kwame Nkrumah by 1966. By 1967, no man announced said, Nkrumah free education, you know, omupem. It's NPP for omunananom free education, no. 1971, 1972 budget, Sambrano, na Progress Party PP, and the Tiakunaso. You were confused before Buzia, Prime Minister, President, no ceremonial president, na Kufuado Papa, Ibrahim Kufuado. Omo budget, omo finance minister, JH Mensa, they call parliament, omo Sisuke na say, free education, basic, secondary, university, we 22 time. We are going to school fees. You have when you say we have one scholarship. So 1979, and your papa Jerry John Rawlings, and more ye kuye. Roka say or the Beniano Emma or Mampenia Ghana for to obey you know. The amamrafu for your third constitution, 1979 constitution, and you free SHS Eshemu, Article 10, comprehensive provisions on free education. It was under J.J. Rawlings or T. NDC Abreso, From there, 1981 Kubai, NTN implemented 79 constitution. But in Sri Lanka, you say J.J. Rawlings NDC Adaroma, 1992 in our constitution for fraud. And when I am not for the work, I say, Omun Kahoma Yentre is as a modi a cratch for Omushiku to Mobo tie. Omuni toast Makodi Jane any code before 18th constitution. But constitution and toast for Mako for Trotro drivers, your country, you know. Article 25, Article 38, Yadisheho. It's a basic education. After 10 years of the coming into force of the constitution, Yenye free, primary to JSS. Secondary education, Yentre Mobi Yenye Bunko. If you are Yamra University, tertiary, then you are free. It is there. And it's here, Papa, for 2005. Now, Brussels, 10 years no year. Or starting with basic, primary, and JHS, or you free, F cube. Yeah, Papa, Tamos, Betuaso. With many social interventions, or the chess and Pabuas, free standards for basic school children, or the free uniforms, or the laptops, or the textbooks. Or be eliminated thousands of schools under trees. Free compulsory universal basic education. Universal. Not only free universal, no, you only achieve universal free education when there is access. And that is what Professor Mills and John Mama came to do under their first term. Second term of NDC, Papa Mahama Abuso. And also say, J.J. Rawlings, Edriabano. Papa Kofuaba Buso. Papa Tamos abu F cube no so na gina dia. And your SHS no make do juma. Did you know here? He launched free SHS. President Mahama launched free SHS. Nipa bebre ni mo ka do be mo ashomo. Because NPP for believes that we did try now we repeated for a long time on ebeda no kre. And that is what NPP for really be about free SHS. Adana we nipa bebre agree. The things that President Mahama put on free SHS one way. But we launched free SHS in 2015. Ekunfi Otuam launched it for all day students in public senior high schools. Sambre no modo 320,000. President Mahama Mobia 2015-2016 academic year free education be to a capreba over 320,000. I'll give you the evidence shortly. And say me day for secondary school kodo omo ko boarding me pese me de 120,000 first year for me di omo ka ho na mo so enjoy free education because I'm not secondary schools anymore. Community day senior high schools were 124 ase we bebre school papa laboratories we mu bus se ka ho na de keka ho. So he wanted to expand the coverage of free SHS from the day students numbering over 320,000 to over 120,000 borders. I said we want dance here. Our paragraph 109, na tumre ni Chelsea producer Fatoso. Paragraph 109, 2016 media budget review. Omabo se tekpe ne present here. Just go and read it. Ubugula, you will see the link. City4 publish here. Many people publish. 2016 media budget review. We call finance ministry for website. Paragraph 109. I will read it to you. Quote, consistent with the 1992 constitution, our commitment to make secondary education accessible, especially to needy students, the government initiated the implementation of progressively free senior secondary education in the first term of the 2015-2016 academic year.
with 320,488 day students in public senior high schools across the country. The program is to be expanded to cover 120,000 targeted boarding students in the 2016-2017 academic year, unquote. And I'm actually so because now dancing the home. And that is why we approved this budget. NPP and NDC approved this media review budgets. Because it was clear. Say, yeah, I'm a day for the 120,000 boarders in the country. This is in the budget, official government public record. And at the time, IFTs are progressively free education. I said, this is what then opposition leader Akufo-Addo Kafa to NPP Nina de American was in President Akufo-Addo editu said the American it's we need dancing in here. We dancing in Akufo-Addo. Modern Ghana. In fact, they were not the only one who published it, several portals, but I'm just showing you one. CSMAC 2014. Then Akufo-Addo Kafa about John Mahama free SHS. Mahama's free SHS, good news for Ghanaians, Nanado. Was it the 2012 presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party? Nana Akufo-Addo says the president's decision to implement the free senior high school education in 2015 is good news for Ghanaians and should be welcomed by all. Onwa Nekaya, Okanoma FM, in the Japan station. So, President Mahama ye and called the borders in the country for Fian Twata and Agana for Tuabetiano. In Namibia BIA. Omapenya Akufo-Addo in September 2017 or the Tuaso. Including borders. He didn't start with all borders. He started with only first years. It was also so progressive now. Compare say if you cover all SHS students. But the Hana Meko says so Mampenya Akufo-Addo free SHS now the borders in now beka hono. E how bebre ni akwansibie bebre aba ho. Chimato bebre aba ho. Affected the policy. You see policy we bet na good. But the implementation abina shisheni ya policy we see a mismatch at the bank to make free SHS is laudable. That is why J.J. Rawlings and the NDC provided for it in the constitution. That is why President Mahama started it. And that is why Akufo-Addo abeto aso a eye won baso. And however one say it's been shambolic. It's a challenge is not also. The kind of say Sika somewhere ya dear secondary schools. Because Akufo-Addo the borders make free SHS no. Wanye sika sem wanye futuo bia mana anya chiba ama policy no. No dedicated source of funding. Enti frefre kobo. Afi bia so ana ban ne tutu na ni hwe bi sika no de akọ emwa. Eno na bia ho kire be bia beto awofo ne headmasters so ni akyekyerefo so. Adanya I wasn't yesisi ni bebre. The aban ne beto ye wasn't kobo to aso wie. Na ye school ni free. Na be ma nipa enkora na do so school mu. Na ama omo baabi atlet ni adidi dining hall. Ometime sua de classrooms. Baby omo be da dormitories. Baby omo be call prayers ni programs assembly hall. Sub facilities ni na no. Ye Akufo-Addo ya na say ya ni free. Ye nsi bi anka ho. The other two young post president man is in any baby akamuram. Baby kakre bi no mato aso. So that was the problem. It's a the traffic lights. Aba yusukun. Akraba akoko good. Na akraba akoko yellow. Oko school so me ba ko ne fa. No betine fie be bo so mienu. Obi da pro beko. Because sika maya in new school. It in kwani nyina no. And na wo for was so ko fa teacher ni ma me kire ne ma classes fee. Classes fee kwa wutu ya na sika ketwa oboka kra nene chemre na na yese school fees wo na yese you free no oboka mo because of implementation is share na ya nyene ye no inkonya nkra betina so anye bibie wo ebi ni ho ene uko even a big school like Wesley Girls. Let me hear video na me raho your school prefect was speaking. Said pakran kwa nebe daso mau marketing kecho ni bi omoda form in the hundreds. Former students any awofo na rob wesika no to go and solve the situation. And na aduane ankwa bedi enwa yente ukohwe abonu pa ye bi agu mo so a echenkwan enkwan no so fio gina ha mako gina ha into si gina ha enya me na make a join use for your documentary go and watch it uko hu kwan ya se crazy. And you think about it, you don't understand. Because ministers here, can't school. School, GIS, that is what they're feeding our children. And let Aquena admission say or call first year SHS. The prospectus from I just look at 100 million. Can you Japan or can you TV? It be 70 million. It is 80 million, 60 million. And some of it now to turn a 1 year mark. Because we are for Bukiti bra, for Sekai, for we. A boy for cool. Now, cry and I mean to meet your school fees. For which reason I buy some mutual school fees now? School fees by 1,500, 2,000. Or bet me 70 million, 80 million. Aquaco, go prospectus no kana. I just want to go here. And that's the reason we be over 30-35%. It affected the policy. So what then is John Mohammed's policy on free SHS? Then NBC eka. Kasatentin de bebe ni business amid fi. Then I'm here. Simple. We will improve the implementation of the free SHS program and enhance the quality of secondary education. Because the President Mohammed will free SHS, we are coming to improve it. Never President Mohammed video actually now one case what said was soon. So the bear and thrown NPP for Dino. But we say they are sinking and they think say at one point they beat me abwawomo. We are coming to yebe net CPS. Now we back up free education Libya. With next year ya children and we will check kama. Oko university I say yes. Akuri wa being and you baba be. Na kabebreba yes free education also our for classes fee to webra say that is what we mean by we will review or improve free SHS. That is what we mean. What does this entail? Dear important here. President Mama so about first 100 days headmasters only from a chasino. I work for PTs a chair for count. Other stakeholders, civil society. Companies back for trade down for. And I'm about so my battle. Yenina ye twatwa adwene nya famuaba na ye hudie ye bo free education a ebetumi ama policy no edim. Enyo no nko na adwene no de bebu man no. That is a visionary but a humble leader. Ye be yesa conference no waka ho asem. NPP for be CPP for be all political parties will be there. Na ye ya enye na bi ebepie fimu ini. Ye rekwan a oman no betumi anya fotuo sika ebe ye nsi echi ba ma free SHS. Enti schools no ho nchira no biem because sika no wo ho. Omubonya omu sika no brano. Na de wose ye de ye boa mmofra na disua no ene awofo no omu de aye. Ne kasa de ne free are you free indeed. So funding, dedicated source of funding. Sir, yellow, green, gold, traffic lights, double track system no. MY mano, MY. Sebeb one can no pani a school ye free side too. A president no say president mama ne be try no pani a school because a man planning to move focus on. That is why president mama be double track everywhere. Okay, so be improve and obey review free SHS. That is what he's talking about. Now, how will he do that? E-blocks are coming here better so. So who are dying? What's the second classroom block? Don't make trees. What's the expanded? Yeah, baby. And is about dancing the president Muhammad. The deal back home to Geneva. The deal back on nation builder. The deal back on Usi and Dai Muhammad. So who so see a baby to me kind from basic, secondary, and tertiary. And that is what he's coming to do. And you know why your private schools grow ha. Ghana ha. Omo wa dan be free SHS no. Abana you be free. Sem kra no kra ne for omo ko schools na. Omo wa dan no facilities no omo no. E papa chen public schools ni bebre. The president Mahama said, "Wonso ni nipa. Ya ne omo beba be ka free SHS no. Na we be na dan e be ka school we de ho a. Na school a wo ya double track no. When you have more classroom facilities, the answer the teacher for the double track are ended. More jobs for teachers, more jobs for staff in the schools. by just adding the facilities of the private schools. Apart from the facilities we will build. Afei, enuania, enkrani nyabini, nene ubabeko school about moving now with it so na. The reason is that abayno katasishani punti. Ene yesukuru webi ani nyinano enkran na motono. Enti nkura omuko school wa omumako omuntos bibia yeto nkran. Eba fa stock for enkran na mo wodi sika na omo. No mo no apem krofo amoma toto ama headmasters. Omuto abiane ne nko. Omuto abiane no so kura kwa abantwa onka. Eti na that the problem. President mama so oba obi twem. School bia ye sika usika obi ni sika bebreo. E wo beza ho. Nkwa bi school a usika ni. Wa region wono mapemo bro mapemo banche mapemo mo mapemo gari mapemo beans mato modi aye adia modi beye. Then apart from that we on krani bia omo papa ni oma wo fo mu omu ni kura ono no school no yani free man kura ontumi nko because kan sika odi kokura den and krani bi wo wa ya fan fresh prospectus ko for we bra mattress ontumi nya. President Mahama said something special must be done for them. Targeted. We see a targeted sankrano. We have a special dispensation here. Because if you want to say, I'm trying to be great in admission. But because of our prospectus, in their hundreds of thousands of in school. This is what President Mahama means when he says, I will review free SHS. He's not talking about cancellation. He's talking about improving it. Let me waka, and the evidence is there clearly. Producer, give us that video of John Mahama associations, and he outlined his vision, not all, but part of his vision for secondary education.
The NDC policy of infrastructure development will again be pursued vigorously to decongest the large class sizes. Abandoned infrastructure in the basic and senior high schools and TVET schools, including the famous E-blocks, will receive priority attention under a new NDC administration. The need to review and improve upon the free SHS TVET policy is no longer debatable. And Angel just mentioned it. We're happy we're on the same wavelength with regards to that. It is a must that we look at the implementation of free SHS again, through stakeholder engagements to address the numerous challenges and strengthen its positives. It is thus not surprising that you have incorporated it into the document that you have presented us, which I call the Teachers Manifesto. We're going to mainstream TVET and STEM into all secondary schools. We don't believe that STEM and TVET should be standalone in special secondary schools. We must mainstream them through all the secondary schools. And so in this regard, we will revamp the science resource centers in order that clusters of schools can use those centers. Luckily for us, the E-blocks have 4 laboratories in every E-block. And those laboratories are going to be used for TVET and STEM education. The imperative of the Free SHS Secretariat being supervised by the Education Directorate is our considered view. The Education Service, which is an implementing agency, has the capacity to implement the Free SHS policy. So we do not agree on a standalone Free SHS Secretariat. We think that it must be integrated into the Education Service as an implementing agency. The NDC will therefore integrate the Free SHS Secretariat into the Education Service Directorate and not have them exist as separate entities. I announced to the CHAS representatives last week that we will decentralize the school feeding program and return the responsibility for feeding the students to the school.
And now, I don't see any. This is the President Mahama we are talking about, that visionary nation builder. Only say and Oyeniye. Obekai, Emra President for 4 years, secondary education 4 years. From 3 years to 4 years. About Wednesday school down in Bakokura. It was Professor Mills and John Mahama that saved the situation by embarking on a rapid infrastructure driver. and cry no more from 3 to from 4 na die wo we didn't get crisis ene so be double track free ho obi free SHS ye feeding obi decentralize ya you know me chinye why be that so your friend no ayeboafo and President Mahama will make free SHS better. You know, starting free SHS, I put forward the ball on Abaso. This is it. Mahama's free SHS, good news for Ghanaians. Now we will have a president. And then how can the President Mahama no? About we free SHS no? He started it and I will on Abaso. And through saying NPP for the data Ghana for the no free SHS no to cover 320,488 day students with a plan to include 120,000 borders in 2017. And then on which so it was for me will be in true for true when and then President Mahama Kasa several locations. He is coming to make free SHS better, simple and short. Now you see, I thought we now Kasa say this will NDC for the challenges are more canon. Oh, when you Muslim can, when the emergency is more can, we can see a 2 abamamo. So today I want to show you Ghana for NDC for Omakwadare will swim a big cry NPP for almost someone Omaka about the state of Akufo-Addo's free SHS. And then there was here and no better John Mahama and Iswadu so. Let me show you some of them. Notable personalities and institutions who have called with review or improvement of the free SHS policy. Number 1. Where Africa Education Watch, from EduWatch for short. Omoye review in 2024 year, February 28th, 2024, and a Ghana web published on the report here. If you look at this report, there no more come say because of Chimatoe with free SHS ni mu ene ama secondary education no boy day than when it was even free. This is Africa Education Watch. Almost 194,862 students could not honor their admissions despite free SHS. Omecha, ya form more secondary. Because of a car, I was a wolf in this time of free SHS. EduWatch, and it kind of full story now. They call for reforms in a review. NAGRAT, National Association of Graduate Teachers, National Graduate Teachers Association, NISA. A church for Mama calls you a pony or Muchladia. A church for both NBC forum, NPP forum, other political parties in room. Listen to what they said. NAGRAT calls for review of free SHS policy. 27th February 2024. In the NAGRAT for also say it can free SHS one. This is NAGRAT. Graduate teachers. They are the ones speaking. NAGRAT. We are not a church for NAGRAT and not Ghana National Association of Teachers. We are not calls for dialogue to review free SHS. Dialogue now, President Mahama wants them not called for it. 15th August 2023. Not. These are teachers. Not NAGRAT. African Education Watch. Why is it Omampenye Kufuor Ken Oforiata and Chair Ekwano, a finance minister. At the time he made this statement, he was a finance minister. The statement was reported by Manjo Online on 29th July 2022. The TPS is saying review of free SHS constantly on the table. Oh, Nebeka say, I will fully be on Musika, no school fees. Now you focus on more Musika. Ken Oforiata calling for review. I say review of free SHS. Now buying we at that table so more game. But they come and tell you outside, say, President Mahama say, obey review free SHS, will be trim. But their finance minister says it is on the table, no dream. Oh, we say NPP for seeing Yatrum. So now you have to some fish or ever to for more. You pay bien will in Yatrum. Hypocrisy, Namunu, or can we just a quite difficult rules you are not could or banner for the visa. Or then a dream review of free SHS. Will be Kabia, also be trim. Why are these people like this? Why? You see, Professor Ade, Papa will be time this for number 1. Here list not 5. Papa will become be Professor Ade. Gimpa, University here one crank on another rector of Gimpa. Penny pa, Akufo-Addo appointed. our Ghana Revenue Authority board chairman na say I say free SHS review must be done immediately 1st March 2024 afia I say yen say hey President Mahama obuoni ene watamfo kra yi waye omo say sad you can years ago NPP for that Ghana for so we twem no I was see you Professor there I'm NPP communicators now because I'm education chain Professor there obi a wire rector of GIMPA and you don't another professor sunni Professor Ade we Ade me ADEI former rector of GIMPA we dey need ADDAE former vice chancellor Legon University of Ghana almost Professor Ade Mensah calls for review of free SHS policy. These are the experts, the professors, the academics. And your politics for modern kasa omo kan dey free say ebe bua ye mofra ebe bua wo mai no. Your free SHS is poorly targeted. IMF we kwesi bumi ba wo mi master we mu na ba wo mi akọ mo so mo nwa no IMF omo nti ha omo ba ya omo so the president America no eye free SHS no ye hye yi a ebi tumi aye adwuma yi na eso mfa so ne anya. This is IMF. Former Minister for Information. Bear in mind, at the time he made this statement, he was the Minister for Information. March 21st, 2022. Could you open Kumasi Namike? A+ best friend. Or say governments to review free SHS. NABCO others. And then Kofu say review means cancelling. Na President Mahama so be review free SHS just so be criminal. Look at Kofu open Kumasi. We are graphic. Star FM Online 2022 because they were going to the IMF for help. No economy na grega. And IMF will be so the free SHS no. No be any to say the president America na say monye. Also ye be pa. Oh, and so oba no ma be true actually. And some of you believe them. When you bomo chichi kakraka, we onye fish, onye pata, bomo chichi, then chempa downfall. And our friends, you are saying, "Abeka so then chemo udu nechinyi." Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng na making. I'm paying Professor Ohakoma NPP ni. Chair, you Minister for Environment. Mutien Wakanye. 8th April 2024 ya. Was it free SHS? Every sensible person will opt for a review. Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng. Every sensible. Also, nyansani bia. We the free SHS ni kwa. Only Mahama Baya adwin say yen sachire mu yi na emfo ntoma pa infra na mwa ye mofra ne awofo. I can go on and on and on. We as of from po kebi we my fathers. Our friends in the NPP saying say we must be enemies of progress and they want free SHS cancelled. Heads of Catholic institutions, Roman father for heads of Catholic institutions want review of free SHS fast track. This shows what a visionary leader, what a great thinker John Mahama is. They have not caught it. Now all of them have caught it. They are vindicating him. Bishop Pamabaka, a man I respect and love so much. So review free SHS policy. Pamabaka tells government 14th May 2022. And he said, John Mahama ne kan ena Muslim tia. Na grata kan teacher fuaka. Na ati fuaka. Roma so fuaka. Pamabaka kan. Professor Ade. Professor Stephen Ade. Everybody, vice chancellors will be this should tell you that what President Mahama has been preaching about free SHS and never will me. And by when you copy man, but we lie and they say what we say Ghana for Mahama that Mahama and the wandering power ban over free SHS in here. It was so weird policy, no, or so can be. City Newsroom, May 7th, 2024, after so could deliver us an UPSC speech. I said more needs to be done to improve free SHS policy. More needs to be done. This is what we are. Wakwa kopin. They say they are the President Mahama and no the other name. I want to. President Mahama, that was say thank you. You are back and say, oh, power me pinty. Let me not say it as it is. But say you and now you are now called $100. You are not doing anything about you for Yariano. free SHS ne eye but eyare President Mahama or the sun yare no why ye now wo fu nya so
and some there Sammy Jenfi wa prubi edi ego honom ye papa ba chese way back Kwame Nkrumah time nyina no or the yen area honom e kwan ya na Danko Akufo-Addo ne papa wo mo fa so chese free senior high school ni ade anka wo mo de ba na ba be bo man Ghana nyina no wo mo be yi free honom ene e kwan ya chese atame usa wonya ne be bi ko wo mo sha ase na John Dramani Mahama nkasa so wo be ye se wo sisi suku adan se de be ye betumi a free senior high school no mo fra ye gold ni green ne track ne de be de be bia no wo mu nyina nko no wo mu nko hia de nso no wodi wa bi egu ho no ma ba be si na Danko Akufo-Addo de samre de waka bebre but enne ubi so obia se free senior high school why no de ba ya edi anipa no be bo ne na Danko Akufo-Addo samu ka se mu kosi suku adan yo samanga se mu kosi suku adan yo masa momo time no mantumi anye mantumi ama na maso entumi ama mahete sa credit ne de NDC e ma mo fam hu nrewe mo ba samo be ka se e bia NPP amanyekuo no as wo be so o me Ghana for ya adwi ni di agro na free senior high na free senior high dia e ho no e ya de ameno e be ya adwi ye papa ATP ensima ya kwa kwoti aba for de ka ho
ya Sammy Jenfi akasa bebre o de ekọ history na ya ye nim history no akire mu pa ye wa ya de ni ameni pa no ai ma de nyina na ya se wa uka free senior high school nim say free senior high school dey no be say cry one because na Danko Akufo-Addo NPP abai na de bai no sometimes I meet say bia NDC communicate because any the free senior come na mo de bai ya then time no na kai say come sha say na mo hate na mo ya bad say hate no de kwa ma NPP
o ma je o mo samba
ha it na isi wo ye de kra na ye because na Danko Akufo-Addo no the free senior high school bai no this is not the time because mo na mo de ba mo che kra na masa way na Danko Akufo-Addo de abegi the person mo kan anya na mo kan ase de mo hu de mo kan like serious and some the bebre now one me esa mo ka dollar then time mo free so na ye say
420
and na ye say 60 no so na faka some na je free senior high school na free senior is one any na Danko Akufo-Addo free senior high school by Sammy Jenfi party kwatena se na sabra bi mesro kwase mo ye de kura me diga ga chem se tobe kura wo ye kura no mo ba no mo se mo tinkunim kura na esu na mo sade be ko fi Ghana fo se bi twabo mo ti kamene mo kura da ka ba this sa tobe nka me jai kana na ya se
ka sanye de dem
kame ha me ho pop enti ne be se Sammy Jenfi so wo pe bi pa ye dia bo NPP aban a enye sa fi senior high school ami tie yi minister na Danko Akufo-Addo e na be gina mpinse so ka sa oba we fi senior high school pan so ne 4 years no oba ye magana say ube una nkokro wa ne mrewafo mo so twobose no mo so wo go fi senior high school enye fi dia grade 6 march ube no ma sha mrewafo no ma sha uniform actually go nim say free senior high school enye mo na mo de buy say ni kro mo na mo de buy then time this is not the time obeka so na de bae and John Mahama ya say then tell man na Danko Akufo-Addo obeka no osaso ma ye tia say nya de ebetima ye adwuma
okay
and no so ba o ma na ye adwuma uka kire say oba be shemu kina ba mitumi amitenim say oba no ba be gu no obeka kire say stewards kani wo
ane e ka de wo si NPP aburo kanti wo ba kwa abeka say NPP aburo papa nti no mo ka sa mo to aso a ba say ye se be on de yi the parliament house one so chese bill bia na ho no afenyo market ne ayi na na bi mu nyina ba me ankasa me mu no kra no mehu ayi video na eja ayi speaker of parliament kra friend say backbend what ka said they need to toast to it into the majority no etumi ewini a na chese majority kro ni padodo ebeto aba se free senior high school nka no ebeka ena se minority for ena be nipa antu sa aba ne dia na just free senior high school ni gine mba wona o mo ba say be gina no bebre to dia na free senior high school no metwem nti I don't know why I think say Ghana bibia no ye the politics Ghana amafo education system na mudidi agwasa no tete break in for
my program ya won say NDC aban kra no ye to wo kra no mo be vo my Ghana intro na mo say ba be twa na ya se wa me de ma no be si ha what
ATP mada wasi ye papa me fembo say goza ebusi ana mbe ma ye kwan na nsama ye de be so mu nyina no ye de ebeba na area na ATP ene ye me akasa me nua ba ye friend Shiba ane no so afeye papa ene eye na woda yakopon e de afe ba ko aka ne fie ho no da kasafoni ni no we de fie busia ni nyina mama dosi ada ene brad Nesta ye nyina no say happy glorious birthday enko enfama. May God richly bless your new age. Whatever prayers bibi biara da wakoma so wa bosom paye sa no ene de me pa ba nyina no say nyankopon ebema ni nyina no abem eba be edru birthday mre say ni dia it is a day ya metumi aka say nyankopon de fe ba ko ka wo fie ho a na de da wa that is a greater things wo hwe ni say beba wa kwemu no na eno a na beba fight she ba de no ho fe
ya de wo fe
always such a nice baby
kan wo nua be me bia nka oda ho kwana wo ho na ka ja na ka me da no kama ko so ba ye ni wo fe she ne kale kuta no
that is it
shape pa kuta no we ne ka so ba on na chesi so na ya se ne fe dia go na wo fe awon fe obi wo fa ye kan fo
me ni abade wo fe ni kura no so God bless you amen
na kuma so bia mi service se yakopon aye
edi amano
be odi ni ndan be sibia no enye nhira amfa mano ene busiafo nyina happy blessed
mama dosia ane akwaya ye birthday dia mechie di se party kakra bia be koso wafie na ya sewa ya dia meye ni 10 neja masori free fidie manum se aba be ka busua ni nyina ho ehwenye kwanketo Germany ton intimi free hanu ma me ba Germany ane nde ya me be ka busua
ma mbisa wo Germany so betena plan so ana so be yede
oh my Jimmy ticket ni bibia
ana won country me
me abedi ni birthday sana me to me tete amene o se me na me wo Harry manager me ko join ebusua no na we celebrate no
o de o be ni fia for ye pe from Denisi
eba
imenya ye jollof na
matia mo kama ntum
no de jollof from
ye me for flight ne eba me ready infra me mutu na mato na ja to me aso she my baby girl may God richly bless your new age said ye di kan ye no bibi biara wo bo ho paya chebia no ene de no nyankopon ema no embremu efama ebsia me number is 0557036109 the apostle wo potemu bia abeso de bedai me say ye video audio pictures na ade nyina no mesha so de be send me WhatsApp woni jijumede ho beso ya se yembo ade a woto ho de roso mfama wa 0550623377 and also 0557036109 sorry who ye program bia who ye bia no obasi ye ba ne ye betwa program no edema kama dia asadre mekanfo Kumasi online TV for the amount say ye engagement wedding sorry amuye program conferences ne ade nyina no de hia so be friend no 0550623377 now ne atwetwe nkomo 16 regions be bia no ye beba ne aba ye de kama ede amo me pa cho wuto paint ope baby ababa be to paint de akwa wo paint a woton ne ho nancy sure ye paint out the paint go farm after that wa say massa paint fun be na wo dey fire dan wo paint dey enye fe me kan for American paint original paint dey amount wo ye paint out to nsa frɛ ye pusu ya ho mane keke na ye fa bi mepie mu wa kache ko fa dan no ho national contract ahodo a obenya me ba che ye door to door delivery kale biye no hono ma ye ni bi kale biya ye obi ya so ye obasi ye bo ahyepe kazi fro obi memu bepie Ghana ye ni nyina bi hanum say me ba cho ye sure kwan ye Kumasi Meduma market ye ni ko waf mo no na di hwe ni wo my Ghana friend was 0244907376 o abroche ni importe mu nso dia na che United States na ma na da honum no wa frɛ ede amame abrante pakojo ma no enetna MC honum ede mame saso na Eric Junior edit video we mame executive producer Mr. Daniel Yabua won so awoje brehwe dwumedie na ndede no yakopo ehyamu ina ye papa mo form agent for comment section as mo share video we so na wa wonya subscribe so me share ye papa so be subscribe ede amame me so amede dwumedie be so me dia mete so ane na ya se bo me ni ha na ATP ene ye din semi by dia beto phone bia no na ya se wo me sa ba betena fidie manum se nwumbe na me de ho sensem nyina no aba be so mo till dead stay safe ye be san so edi hia
Amafwe Kumasi Online TV Production yaba ne de ne yaba ye de equipment ekukudam ana ye de aba se eye camera de enem wiem de nam fom de enem ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo a hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi ete se wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye sem na bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks no so e de amount ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi Online TV Production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne mfama kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi tia media opposite one ma ana se to nsa ne frɛ wa homa trufo so 0550623377 Kumasi Online TV Production ye demufua e wo Kumasi kodua mu.